finance landscape has attracted enormous capital, yet it remains plagued by highly fragmented user experiences, steep onboarding friction, and creeping centralized oversight. LEGMA Protocol directly addresses these structural chasms by deploying an autonomous, high-velocity staking and reward ecosystem that is natively integrated within the Open Network, or TON. By completely eliminating centralized identity verifications, commonly known as KYC, and enforcing a strict identity-agnostic, non-custodial framework, LEGMA allows every participant to interface directly with algorithmic smart contracts using purely cryptographic verification layers. The platform features a deterministic 135-day compounding yield cycle, an instantaneous 3-tier structural affiliate matrix, and a network-throttled token issuance mechanism guided by an advanced proof-of-progress difficulty function. This technical overview explains the mechanisms, financial architecture, mathematical modeling, and risk mitigation strategies that guarantee structural transparency and capital optimization within LEGMA. The digital asset space is expanding rapidly, with non-custodial wallets representing the frontline of financial sovereignty. However, retail participants still face significant hurdles: complex multi-step user flows, hidden extraction parameters, and heavy data tracking protocols that violate the core principles of blockchain technology. LEGMA leverages the underlying infrastructure of the TON blockchain to resolve these deficiencies. TON's inherent asynchronous multi-sharding consensus provides the throughput and block finality speeds necessary to run dynamic, low-overhead contract logic. The LEGMA vision is built upon 3 immutable pillars. The first is sovereign onboarding, which means zero dependencies on centralized account parameters, and access is defined strictly by the possession of private keys interacting with authorized Web3 endpoints. The second is volumetric determinism, providing mathematical absolute certainty regarding token quantity expansion and removing variables associated with active human intervention. The third is algorithmic issuance regulation, which restricts token generation via real network traction variables rather than static temporal degradation models, thereby securing supply-side integrity. The platform operates strictly as a piece of open-access decentralized software, with no centralized entry points, server-side tracking states, or regional database walls maintained for profile management. Authentication is completely identity-agnostic, requiring only the signature of a cryptographic message via a compatible non-custodial interface such as TonKeeper or MyTon Wallet. The protocol stores zero personal identifiable information, gathers no IP indices, and rejects all forms of tracking. This structural omission removes the risk of server-side data leaks and isolates participants from data harvesting vulnerabilities. All deposited capital is immediately processed, routed, and escrowed within automated, immutable smart contracts. The development team retains no administrative backdoors, master keys, or pause state features that would allow unilateral seizure or locking of participant liquidity. Assets flow deterministically according to the immutable execution blocks of the deployed code. The primary vehicle for capital interaction within the LEGMA ecosystem is the 135-day fixed staking engine. This engine is structurally tuned to reward sustained velocity by implementing an ascending step rate schedule, meaning that as time elapses, the daily distribution rate increases across distinct operational phases. The first phase, called micro-bootstrapping, covers days 1 through 7 and delivers a daily rate of 0.25%, yielding 1.75% of the principal by the end of that week. The second phase, early acceleration, spans days 8 through 14 with a daily rate of 0.50%, adding 3.5%. The third phase, velocity expansion, covers days 15 through 21 with 0.75% daily, producing 5.25%. The fourth phase, core stabilization, runs from day 22 to 28 with a daily rate of 1%, contributing 7%. The fifth and longest phase, ecosystem maturity, lasts from day 29 through day 99, a total of 71 days, at 1.25% daily, which generates 88.75% of the principal. Finally, the maximized harvest phase takes place from day 100 to day 135, 36 days at 1.5% daily, adding another 54%. Summing these cumulative yields, the total comprehensive cycle of 135 days yields a volumetric return on investment of 160.25%. It is absolutely critical to understand that LEGMA provides mathematical, immutable guarantees regarding the numerical quantity expansion of LEGMA tokens within the smart contract runtime, and absolutely nothing else. Staking returns are denominated, processed, and dispersed exclusively in native LEGMA tokens. The protocol does not guarantee, imply, or promise any specific fiat conversion value, purchasing power stability, or cross-asset peg against stablecoins such as USDT or native assets like TON. The secondary market value of LEGMA tokens floats freely, is driven entirely by decentralized market demand, and is subject to total market volatility. To incentivize decentralized growth without using traditional marketing budgets, LEGMA implements an instant settlement 3-tier referral matrix directly inside the contract's allocation layer. Referral payouts are handled programmatically and distributed instantly to the upline's non-custodial wallet address at the very moment of staking initialization. The first level, which covers direct referrals, generates an immediate 5% distribution reward calculated from the total principal volume staked by direct invitees. The second level, the network layer, generates a 3% distribution reward from capital activations initiated by second-generation